Okay, seems like people are glazing Megumi now, video by Cole Sensei, and he like no-diffed Reggie's goon, which, yeah, I agree with.
Yuji caught his dub, and now it's Megumi's chance to keep redeeming his name. He's still in
But I mean, it was just literally a random goon though, come on, bro.
the hall talking to Reggie with the dazzling beauty behind him. Reggie still yaps about the Kenjaku bomb and having strong allies, but Megumi straight up calls out the woman who doesn't seem to be strong at all, and Reggie calls her what she is: bait. Just like in the slums, a girl can be the reason you get backdoored.
Oh yeah, completely true, I'm not even gonna lie.
And if it wasn't Megumi here like it is right now, it would have been GG's just like every other time before. For whatever poor sap got drawn into the honeypot trap, of course. She thinks Reggie cares for her, and Megumi calls.
But Megumi didn't even really fall into like an actual trap though, because, you know, Megumi doesn't, he's focused on his own goals, he doesn't even really, care about her like that.
Delusional before outright telling Reggie to hand over his points because he knows Yuji is about to create the necessary rule for the point transfers. Reggie admits that communications have broken down and immediately gets ready to run the fade. A dude with Wolverine-like fingertips sprinted in from behind out of an apartment unit to catch Megumi slipping. Megumi slipped out the way and had that boy whiffing dust. When they realized he missed, it was too late. Megumi came in from behind and clasped bro up from his crotch and shoulder and
Oh, bro, that's actually wild.
put bro over his back like he was about to bag squat him, then yeeted him over the railing. He calls in.
Yeah, this was crazy, and it was so, bro, it was so brutal because he literally used Nue as well, right? Like midair, he used Nue, the little lightning bird.
Nue and sends divine dogs to handle Reggie, but that wasn't enough because he caught a knife in the roof of its mouth and the jaw. Reggie calls out the fact that he was trying to avoid killing and warns him that that will get him killed. And this was all because he told Miss Beauty to get up on out the way. Newsflash though, she didn't listen. There was a floating eyeball that started to glow outside the building, and as
Good old Hazanoki. Honestly, overpowered curse technique, truthfully.
it exploded, both evildoers ducked away while Megumi had to face the dilemma head on. He narrowly avoids real danger and then almost gets snuck by Miss Idiot who tried to use her hair tail. And after throwing her to the ground, he
Bro, what does it even do? It's just like a scorpion hairstyle? Like, does it even have poison or what?
shouts, "Are you sure?" Bro was really giving her every chance not to die. Remember, Yuji is the conflicted one. Megumi is most certainly about that action. He turns and the guy that ejected his eyeball as an explosive was revealed to be Iori Hazanoki with 35 points, and he pulled out some of his teeth in order to double down on the previous strat. Reggie threw
Honestly, I wonder how Megumi versus Hazanoki would have ended up going.
gasoline receipts to compound the damage, and things got explosive. Reggie ducked into a room to avoid the blast.
Because Hazanoki actually has RCT.
And Megumi did the same. Unfortunately, Megumi was unable to completely avoid the damage and still took a beating. He tried to get moving while proving to Miss Acorns for Brains that Reggie did not care about her. But she strikes again and actually stabs him this time. She then has a whole mental breakdown telling him that she needs him to tell her that he will protect her. And as much as I would love to clown her and this absolutely hideous face she made, I actually feel some sympathy because she was weak but latched onto Reggie because he said he liked her and told her she was safe as long as she followed his orders. She's like an aimless mercenary looking for somebody to hire her so she can maintain her life. So when she cries out to Megumi, we remember off the rip when they first met and she asked him to be her knight, but he agreed in the most unenthusiastically possible way. She's one of those girls that can see your actions but needs you to say it so she can believe it. And Megumi had to teach her that lesson, that actions speak louder than words.
100%.
Just then, Chizuru Hari, with 28 points, pulled back up to the function, and Kogane revealed the rule added by Higuruma at the conclusion of his fight with Yuji.
Wait, that's his name? Chizuru Hari? Okay.
So now, they can transfer points from player to player at will. Obviously, Chizuru doesn't know ball, and immediately starts squabbling with Megumi. Megumi rushes in first, whiffing dust on 2 sword strikes. Then they dance into this
Yeah, Megumi ultimately, like, low-diffed this guy.
child's room where Chizuru disarms Megumi's blade and backs him into a corner. They trade misses and then Megumi gets kicked into the bottom bunk. Chizuru tries to wax bro right there, but luckily Megumi deployed his frog in advance, who used the sticky tongue to get him out of there. Just when bro thought he locked onto a new target, he was fooled again, because Megumi had both frogs out, and the other one was on the opposite wall. So bro took that tongue and flung Megumi right at Chizuru's head. Bro sat on his shoulders and put him in a devious chokehold, then used both frogs on either end of the room to pull him and this
Now, this was genius. This was actually a very good feat of battle IQ by Megumi.
Emu Wolverine in separate directions, had Bro's face turning dumb red. Luckily for him though, he swung close enough to make Megumi let go, but Megumi immediately pops his elephant out and sent Bro out the skyscraper. And yes, Bro has claws, but he's the Temu Wolverine because he doesn't have the healing factor. Bro says again because this was the second time Megumi yeeted him over a ledge, and
Bro, I didn't even notice that the dude had a claws, so his curse technique is like, I guess claws or Wolverine?
this time, Megumi wasn't gonna let Bro slide. He locked his legs around him like your girlfriend when she's in heat before taking the hilt of the sword and bashing Bro's face in.
Yeah, this is when he was cooked. A lot of people were comparing Megumi to Toji, actually.
And Megumi reminds us that this is not a Jujutsu Sunshine series, right as he takes the blade and splits Bro's face down the middle. Megumi doesn't even have a no-kill rule, but he even felt a way about having to slime out Bro right there like that. But here comes Kogane telling him that he earned 5 points. But do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and
Bro, Megumi... Low-key, this was his episode. He aura farmed this entire episode for the most part, man.